YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Dallas Mavericks getting that 143 to 133 win over the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors fall to 14 and 11. The Mavericks improved to 17 and 9. They got off to a 46 to 33 first quarter when it looked like the Mavericks was making everything, hitting everything, and not even really trying that hard to do it. It just looked like a bad defensive start for the Golden State Warriors, and it will be a continued theme throughout this game. But the Warriors did outscore them 41 to 35 in the second. They went 33 to 33 in the third, and then the Mavericks outscored them 29 to 26 in the fourth. It didn't take them that much to get acclimated against the Golden State Warriors, and that's how they scored 143 points tonight, which is just absurd and borderline crazy that they will be able to do this. And they took some tough shots, but they really was confident with them. And the leadership of Luka just showed you how the game was going to go. Just he was playing under control. He was playing smart, and he was just getting the shots that he wants. And he didn't really force or try too hard to score like he usually does. And everybody else just pulled up or just made the right play or just got enough space and they was happy with the shot and they just let that thing go, and that was their offense tonight, and it was enough to really really do well against a good defensive team. PJ Washington for the Dallas Mavericks, 13 points plus 20 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, one assist, four rebounds. One of was offensive, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 or 4 from three, 4 or 7 from the field. Derek Lively, 8 points plus 10 and plus minus, three personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, three assists, 7 rebounds. Two of them was offensive, or two from the free throw line, 4 or 4 from the field. He got some dunks in there, but other than that, he didn't really have that much of an impact in his game. Kyrie Irving had 21 points, plus 10 and plus minus, two turnovers, 8 assists, 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive. He got to the free throw line 5 times, made 4 out of 5. 1 of 4 from three, 8 of 16 from the field. He really did a good job getting to the basket and staying off the 3 point line because he had other opportunities on the court, and he took full advantage of that tonight. They couldn't really stay in front of him. They couldn't really guard him. And when they shut him off, he was able to find the right guys at the right time, and that's how he got his 8 assists. Luka Doncic had a huge night, 45 points, plus 18 and plus minus, one personal foul, three turnovers, two blocks, three steals, 13 assists, so a double double for him. And then you look a little bit further, you see the fact that he also had 11 rebounds tonight, so a triple double before the game was over for Luka Doncic. Just monstrous game, like crazy numbers. Two of them was offensive out of those 11 rebounds. It was two of them that was offensive rebounds out of that. 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 6 of 11 from three, and 16 of 23 from the field. And he played within the flow of the offense and didn't really force any threes or didn't dribble too much on the threes that he took, even though he did on some. And I think that's why he just made them at a better clip tonight. He shot over 50% from three. And then some of his other attempts were just too easy, like the pull up mid ranges and the ability to get close to the rim. He has really done a good job of doing that, and he did it even better tonight. Um, and he was a little physical too. Klay Thompson, 29 points for him, plus 21 and plus minus, three personal fouls, one turnover, one block, two steals, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He was 7 of 11 from three, 9 of 14 from the field. He took some nice threes, and a lot of them was open. You'll be surprised how open Klay Thompson was this game, and even when he wasn't open, he still forced issues sometimes. But the three ball was just falling. It was just his night. This was his best game as a Maverick, and it's funny that it ended up going against the Warriors. And I seen him put a three up in Steph Curry face, and he made it. And it's just weird watching Klay Thompson go against the Warriors because he's been there his whole entire career basically, and I'm still not over that yet because they both wear blue too. So it just looks a little crazy seeing Klay Thompson go against Steph and see them defending each other and actually competing against each other. But it's reality. Oliver, 3 points, minus 10 and plus minus, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 or 2 from the 3 point line. Those are the only field goal attempts, no free throws. Kessler Edwards played 1 minute, so he didn't really do anything to contribute. Dwight Powell also played 1 minute. He didn't do anything to contribute because of that. Daniel Gafford, 17 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field, 9 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, 10 points. Spencer Dinwiddie, 21 minutes. He was 0 2 from the field, 0 1 from 3. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 8 minus 8 and plus minus 0 points. Quentin Grimes, 5 of 12 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3. 2 rebounds, 1 steal, minus 11 and plus minus 14 points. He was the only person that scored in double figures off the bench outside of Daniel Gafford for the Dallas Mavericks. And Gortman had 1 minute that he played. He didn't contribute because of that. The last guy, Markieff Morris, continues to not play because the coaches make that decision. 52 of 87, 59% from the field, 21 of 41, 51% from three, and 18 of 25, 72% from the free throw line, 47 rebounds, 36 assists, 8 steals, 5 blocks, 15 turnovers, 12 personal fouls, and 143 points. And then the Golden State Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga, 20 points, minus 10 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 or 3 from the three-point line, 9 of 15 from the field. That's what he's been doing this year. He's having a successful year when it comes to scoring and trying to find other ways to impact the game. And he did that. He did get in a little bit of foul trouble, though. But other than that, it was a good, efficient night. And he also knocked down some threes again. Kevon Looney played 21 minutes. He had 4 points, minus 15 and plus minus. 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 or 3 from the field. Andrew Wiggins, 29 points for him, minus 20 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 2 or 3 from the free throw line, 5 and 9 from 3, 11 of 20 from the field. That was the best game from the Warriors team tonight, even though they had multiple guys that had 20 points or more. Steph Curry was one of them. Wardale, Stephen Curry, 26 points, minus 10 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 steal. He did have 10 assists, so 20 and 10 for him, 5 rebounds, 1 to 1 from the free throw line, 7 to 13 from 3, 9 of 19 from the field. He was just very patient. He didn't really rush anything, didn't really force anything. He was handling, getting to his spots and getting to the rim and really finding his teammates throughout the entire game while still finding ways to score when it was needed. It just seems like a more chill, slower time thinking Steph. He just being very patient with his attack, and even when he got to the basket a couple times, he was really able to beat guys off the dribble. And the way he dribbled, you would have never thought he would be able to blow past somebody, but he just really plays at his own pace now, and he's showing just other ways he can do things without getting in the way while also looking for his own, which is very good to see. Buddy Hield was only held to 9 points, minus 19 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 of 8 from the three-point line, 3 of 11 from the field. Draymond Green, 21 points, plus 4 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 4 turnovers, 4 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 of 9 from 3, 6 of 14 from the field. You would never thought that Draymond would have had a game like that offensively, but he did. But they needed it, and he was able to provide it tonight. Lindy Waters, 12 points, plus 13 and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 4 steals, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 4 7 from 3, 4 9 from the field. Trace Jackson Davis, 5 points, plus 2 and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive, 1 or 3 from the free throw line, 2 or 2 from the field. Gary Payton II, 4 points, plus 6 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 0 2 from the three-point line, 2 or 5 from the field. DeAnthony Melton didn't play enough minutes. He didn't play a minute. He just got on the court. Same with Cameron Parker. Didn't contribute for that same reason. Same with Reese, I believe, Beekman. He didn't really play enough to make a contribution. Pat Spencer played 1 minute, didn't make a contribution on the stats. And then Brandon Podziemski played 16 minutes, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. Had 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 personal foul, minus 1 and plus minus 3 points. And then Kyle Anderson did not play coach's decision. 49 of 103. That was 47% from the field. 27 of 54, 50% from 3. 8 of 11, 72% from the free throw line as a team, 37 rebounds, 39 assists, 8 steals, 2 blocks, 10 turnovers, 17 personal fouls, and 133 points. And that's what you would like to see if you're a Dallas Mavericks team. You probably didn't play the greatest defense. You probably didn't lock them up entirely, but you did slow them down and you did force them to play a little bit out of their game. And you also challenged them defensively and did whatever you wanted to do to them offensively, with regardless of who had the ball. They was really able to be successful against everything the Warriors tried to do against them defensively, and they kept finding ways to get open. They kept finding ways to make the effort plays, and they was able to knock down shots because of those reasons. And they kept finding ways to push the Warriors to move and continue to remove. When it comes to relocating and finding guys, that the Warriors just didn't have enough to get out on shooters. They just didn't have enough to rotate. Seemed like the Warriors was a little broken defensively and a little off all game, and the Mavericks took full advantage of it, and they was able to make the shots that they should, and ultimately that's how they ended up winning this game so easily. And you wouldn't think that the Warriors would fall down like this, but the Warriors haven't really been their best version of themselves since really the first 2 months, I would say, of the season. Ever since this November-ish, ended of November, December, they really came back to earth and became just another team. They're not looking like a championship team anymore. But we still have to wait and see how the season goes, because they looked like it at first. They was beating the best teams. They was competing with the best teams. And as the season just kept chugging along, the Warriors just seemed like they just another team. They just a good team. They don't look like a great team. They don't look like a contender team. They just look like a team that you have to compete against. And once you compete against them, you just feel like we can do this, we can do this, and we can do this, and if we do this, this, and this, we can beat these guys. And the Mavericks seemed like they were so nonchalant when they were shooting their shots, and when they was getting their shots, it didn't even seem like they was rushing. It didn't even seem like they was even trying to force it. They were just letting, well, I'll catch it, I'll do this, and I'll just let it fly. I just dribble, then get to the basket. It looked like a scrimmage out there against the Golden State Warriors defense, and it's reality. This team, I don't really know what to think about the Warriors, man. I was so impressed by them and Buddy Hield, and then once people start figuring them out and start playing, a different way against them because of the scouting report, it just really bogged down the defense and it bogged down the offense of the Warriors. And now it seems like they're trying to do some things differently to get this team back up and going and really prospering offensively and defensively again. But it just don't seem like the Warriors are on the same page on a lot of things that they're trying to do on both sides of the court. And it's just becoming a problem for them to be able to win consistently like they was doing earlier in the season. And people thought they were going to be the surprise team. Everybody counting out the Warriors, and the Warriors, they still got Steph. They'll be all right, even though that's still become true at this point too. But the goal is to be the best. And if they don't look like that, they just don't look like they're one of the best anymore. They just look like you have to respect them because they're well coached and they have an educational approach to how they should attack you, because they're going to be prepared, because their preparation is something they do take serious, especially if it's only focused on this one team and you have to figure out how to beat this one team, which is all about the playoffs, and that's all about matchups. And that makes sense why the Warriors can still be dangerous. But some of these teams in the West, they're not looking at it like that. They're looking at, we can beat those guys. We can compete with those guys. And if we do this and then we do this and we do that, we definitely have a chance. And that's something that we wouldn't say about the Warriors a decade ago, but it's something that's reality now. And that's how the game goes. You have to find ways to keep your team at the best that you can roster-wise, and find ways to make sure the coach is on the same timeline as you and have the same plan as you when it comes to executing the vision that you'll have in store for them as an organization. And, the Warriors, they just look like a team that's just getting by right now. And it's sad to say that because I didn't feel that way in November. I didn't feel that way in October, but I feel that way now in December. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this in different variety. I also do breakdowns with real NBA footage again with layer legends, players as rookies, also current players and future legends. And I also do cover the draft and also do mock drafts and I also do summer league coverage. And I also will say I do breakdowns of rookies when they come into the NBA to show you how their game can be evolved or how they played or what made them successful from the beginning and how it can work in the NBA. And those videos are very fan favorite. So if you want to see what I do, you can just check out my channel and see what I offer already. And if you want to see something more than just that, you can follow me on my social medias. They will also be in the channel. So if you want to know more, want to see more, I got plenty. I got over 3,000 videos for you, and I would love for you to become a subscriber and enjoy the content like my subscribers already do. And if you want to see more, you got my social media platforms for that. Other than that, see you guys hopefully later today with more analysis, and if not, see you guys on Monday.